All right, welcome back to SimDog. We're taking a look today at Cast and Chill, which this is actually just a demo that's on Steam right now. This is a Wombat Brawler developed and published game. Demos available on Steam. Is there a release date? It says May 3rd, but I think that's what the the demo release date. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, June. All it says is June. So probably in the next month or so we'll have a release date, but I just fired this game up, so we'll see what this is all about here together. I don't know. We'll see where to put the camera as well. It definitely advertises itself to be like a chill fishing experience. Don't expect any like deep simulation here, at least from what I can tell. It also has an idle game descriptor, but from what I've heard, the idle part of it might not be in the game yet. Cast your line. Okay, we're casting here. Whoa, that was very, very far. All right, we're watching the float, watching the bobber here. Hold to reel in. Okay. Store your catch. Treadfin shad. It was a treadfin shad. Wait, threadfin? Is that what it was called? I think it was called a threadfin shad, right? And by shad, I mean shad. But it was threadfin. It wasn't like a fake name or something, was it? How do I, oh, can we pet the dog? Oh, we pet the dog. That's awesome. All right, let's just cast it again for now. Okay. All right, we're reeling it in. Looks like the same thing, right? Yeah, thread fin shad. So this is a 5-ouncer. 5-ouncer. This looks like a real deal fish, by the way. Common in lakes and large streams in the southeastern part of the U.S. What we're seeing. That's what we're seeing. Yo, what would you call this graphic style? There's been a lot of games recently, this kind of graphic style, right? A resurgence. Same thing. That's the biggest one yet, 11-ouncer. We got an 11-ouncer. Return to the dock when your storage is full. Oh, is that what that is? Okay, so those are our actual like storage spots. Oh, I didn't know. Like there's been no instruction on how to steer the boat. But my instinct was to use ASD, or A and D basically. And sure enough, A has got us. Now, is the dock this way? Oh, yep, it is. Okay. We need to slow down maybe. Oh, we're here. Okay, cool. All right, looks like. All right, threadfin shad. It's common. We've caught 3. More fish in full version. Okay, that's good. We caught it on the soft plastic bobber. I guess that's what we're using. We're here in the Golden Fork River. We know of 1 species so far. Well, hey there, bud. I'm Rusty. Come on in. All the gears over on the right there. Lures, rods, boats, and upgrades, the whole shebang. Holler if you need a hand or a good story. I got both in spades. Rod strength, 4. Huh. So I guess this is what we've got. How do I sell my fish, though? You here for worms or winning? Because I tell you, this year's monster walleye trophy still up for grabs. Ain't nobody broke the record yet. 19 pounds last year. Surprised everyone too. Tiny guy with a busted boat motor and a cooler full of snacks. Hauled in a beast like it was nothing. Any rod and lure, no cheats. That trophy's yours along with a year's worth of bragging rights. Okay, so you gotta have nicer gear, huh? So if you go to this this menu here, it says that we're at version 0.9.8 demo, but coming soon is vertical mode and idle mode. That's kind of cool. I want to make sure I can't click on anything else. Y'all think I sold the fish, though? I gotta tell you. I feel like it should be a little clearer. A little more clear if we sold the fish. Go a little further this time. Looks like we always fish in that direction. Can't tell what the float's doing, but we'll reel it in. A very small fish. I guess we did sell our fish because if not, we wouldn't have been able to store that one, right? I have a feeling that whatever we're using, we might only be able to catch this species right now. So it kind of seemed like that selling the fish might have happened might have happened automatically. Yeah, so I assume that that's just showing us that it just sold them. So we've sold 3, 5 gold or whatever fish, and we've gotten 15 each time. So one thing I can't tell is how do I actually tell what I'm fishing with? Oh, we could afford this. Let's just try this. All right, so now how do we switch it up? I don't really know. But forget about A and D. It looks like just clicking on the to the far right of the screen. We start paddling in that direction. I'm gonna let us go a little farther this time. All right, here we go. This looks like the spot. Change rod and lure. Okay. Here we go. No, no, no. All right, we got to figure this out. Maybe we actually let it sink a little bit. Like it started. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. I got you. All right. That was a bluegill sunfish, by the way. 1 ounce. Interesting. All right. Head back. You think those sunfish are going to sell for the same price or slightly more? I say they'll be like 7. Eight. I was close. Okay, that's totally worth it to I'm not going to go very far this time. I want to see if we can catch. I mean, these little fish, we ought to be able to catch them anywhere. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Look what we've got here. No, 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 no. I do wish... Or I kind of wish you could change the reel speed. Oh! Oh! All right. We got a little game going. A little game going in the game. not completely mindless. So it's going to be interesting. How does idle end up working in this game? All right, if he's fighting, we're not reeling. All right. Now, we got to go see. Smallmouth bass, 1 pounder. Okay? I want to see what it's worth. See if it's worth all that with our current setup. It needs to be worth at least like, what, 15, 20, something like that? Probably more than that. You said 7? That doesn't seem right. I think you made a mistake there. Get a little farther out this time. Oh, look how big those monsters are. Oh, he went in the air. Oh, that's a big boy. Is that still just going to be worth 7 whatever? Surely not. Method jig or retrieve. Uh-oh. All right, calm down. I love when they jump in the air, man. We're chilling. When they jump in the air, we're chilling. Kind of looks like we've fished this spot out. Let's cast this way. A lake trout. All right, the lake trout had like orangish yellow. All right, smallmouth 12, lake trout 14, smallmouth 10. So that first smallmouth was so little because it was like not that nice. It was too small. We've got all but one species. I think it's going to be largemouth, to be honest. Wait. You change the weather? Oh, that's always fishy, you know? There you are. Place ain't the same without your boots on the floor. Well, that's nice of him. All right, we can't click on these two things yet. So you need 200. Wait. We got the pond paddler. Oh yeah, we're just paddling. We don't even have a motor. But we can upgrade fish storage for just 10. Of course you would do that. This is little guppy. We can upgrade to 5 pounds for 10. We can upgrade the length. Oh, that'd be nice. Or we get the new rod for 100. Yo, like, this is total, like, you know, this is just my mentality here, but why not just go one more trip or 2 more little trips and upgrade the whole setup instead of spending money on this stuff? It does somewhat depend, to be honest. It does somewhat depend on, do you keep both setups? Do you keep using both setups? All right, so we've got this and we've got this. We haven't purchased these two things. All right, so that's lake trout, that's spinnerbait, and then the heavy spoon, of course, is walleye. But there's no point in getting. I mean, you could get this; those lake trout are nice, but there's no point in getting that till we get the bigger setup, I would think. What do y'all think those next 2 tabs are going to be? To me, it looks like the hat might just be clothing. So the question is, would there be any kind of like bonuses or anything? Or are we just talking how you look, the graphics? And I don't know. What do y'all think this last one is? I honestly can't tell. But I kind of want to see, like, oh, okay. We can't go anywhere else till the full version comes out. So you've got Old Wreck Bay, the Icewater Sea, Autumnwood Lake, Grizzly Ridge River, Golden Fork River, Golden Fork River, Golden Fork River, the Fork, Beaver Dam, Mistwood, and the Drop Off. And then you have Picnic Point at Fawn Mirror Lake. But everything else is full version only. I tell you what, for the sake of science, let's just get that spinnerbait. Just to see how it works. And let's upgrade our fish storage. Oh, you go 4 to 5 for 15 more. So you can just keep upgrading it. That's nice. We'll do one more little trip here, trying out our new lure. And then we'll call it. And I'll leave the rest for you to explore if you would like to. All right. Okay, here we go, spinnerbait. It says we can jig this as well. I would imagine we're going to need to, with our current line length, just to get it down where the lake trout are. There's a lake trout. He needs to turn around, though. He's not looking at it. dude, I don't know what that is, but it was just right in front of its face. And it was like, no thanks. Yo, we're not getting anything. And it may be that I'm supposed to retrieve it a little faster on that one. It also just could be like where we're fishing at. Like, not like we have a ton of these fish available right here. Oh, okay. If that's a smallmouth bass, yeah, there's no way. I mean, I was about to say, like, that's just, that fish is too big for us. This one we can probably handle, but I don't know. I think this fish is gone too. Yeah. We found the big fish and we don't have the equipment for it. We need to go back to catching that small stuff. All right. All right. That's good enough. Let's head back to town. The embarrassing fishing trip where you don't catch any fish. Yeah, so I'm curious to see what will be idle fishing in this game. What will that be like? I mean, it's possible that it just means like you can just kind of keep it running and you'll occasionally catch fish or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, like how is it gonna keep it fun, keep it chill, lots of stuff to discover. That's what you want in a game like this, I suppose. But either way, I think that Cast and Chill shows promise. It seems fun, seems interesting at least for a short term at least. We'll see. All right, but as always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think if you try out the demo. But either way, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Tight lines.